If I had to list the three most important things one by one in terms of what it takes to be a success in the business, I suppose I would look first inside and say, do you care enough to really want to be the best you can be? Because it's a competitive business. It's not competitive in the way that a horse race is competitive, always running side by side with a competitor. But it's competitive from the standpoint of people seeing you who yesterday saw somebody else performing perhaps the same task. And so they're always making comparisons. How are you compared to whatever they saw in the prior person who was out performing that same work? So that's one thing. To want to be the best, that kind of attitude shows in terms of how you perform. To be meticulous in how you report the results of what you find. I find that people who are very accurate and very neat in their reporting process leave an impression behind that is one that people connect with being professional. If you stop and think about non-destructive testing, it's really very worthy of being called a profession. And I hate to overdo this and make a comparison of an NDT technician to a doctor or to a lawyer or to an architect, say. But there are many things about non-destructive testing that really would remind you of what it takes to be a good professional. You're always learning, for one thing. You should never be content and finally come to the point where you think, I know it all, because you never really will. So those things, I'd say, are just absolutely vital. Do you want to be the best you can be? Do you want to go as far as you can go? Do you like receiving compliments? I'm sure that there are many people who go through most of their life and nobody ever says, "Attaboy, you did a good job." But in our business, particularly in the service testing side of it, hardly a day passes that you don't do a good job, and in response to that good job, get somebody that you're working for saying, "That guy is good, I want him back." So that makes you feel good, and if you can respond to that kind of stuff and think that that might light your fire, hey, you're meant for this business, because it's an important aspect of it.